Hello guys and girls, this is Example, and I'm going to just quickly talk to you about witch huts and how to fix the old witch huts to make them have the same bounding box or spawning area as the new ones. Now, I've been talking with Cypherus about this, and he's been helping me work out how to find the DAT data for the witch hut. So we're going to quickly just jump into here and have a look. So let's just explain what's going on the screen. I've loaded on Forge, Minecraft Forge, to load on the bounding box mod for 1.6.4, and that's just to show you the spawnable area at the moment that the witch farm has. So let's go into single player and go into here. Hopefully I'm not giving too much away here. No, let's play selected world. Alright, so there's a few witches flying around because I've been doing some testing here already. But anyway, this is where the witch hut was. And in my world, on the third echelon, this is where the witch hut spawned in 1.6.4. And I've built my whole farm around this area. Now, the red bounding box is where witches can spawn. Now, you would have seen JL and DocM talking about how now witch huts have a larger bounding box, so you can have 3 pads instead of 2. So this is where my existing pad is at this level, and my second pad is at this level. And I can't squeeze a third pad in because if I place a block here, which would make another spawn pad, well, I just get regular mobs spawning up here because it's outside the bounding box. So the new bounding box goes up 1 block higher. Or is it 2 blocks higher? I think it just goes up 1 block higher. I think it just, so it goes from, let's just quickly do this properly. So if we slide in here, if we can slide in here, we can't really slide in here. So at 64, at X64, sorry, Y64, that is where the bottom of the bounding box is, and the new bounding box area goes all the way up to 70. So this would become spawnable. If that's making sense, I'm sort of blabbering a bit here, but anyway, we're trying to work this out. So I went into my Let's Play, and I was going to build a 3rd level, thinking that the old witch huts would automatically get an expanded bounding box, and they don't. So this is about how to fix it. Okay, so we've found out that this is not going to work. We're going to get regular mobs spawning up the top here. So we need to fix this somehow. So let's quickly escape out of here. So we're going to quit out of this. I'm going to minimize this window, and we're going to open up something called NBT Explorer. Alright, so I have gone inside my saves. Here we go. I have gone into data. I'm going to go into temple because that's where the actual witch huts are stored in the 1.6.4. They're in the temple area, temple.dat data. I'm going into the data entry. I'm going to go into entities, and I know it's not the top one because if I click in here, which is 0, so it's not that one. So I'm going to go down here, click into this one, and I know which is 1, so this is the witch hut. And what we're looking for here is we're looking at the height. Okay, now I tried to do this on the Mac and it didn't work, and the reason why it didn't work is because I couldn't edit these 2 bottom files here. So height, what it should be is actually 6 instead of 5, so we're going to change that to 6. Click OK. We're going to click on this one here, which is BB6 integers. Going to click on this, and there's a number here which is 68. Now that's the top of the bounding box, so we're going to change that to 70 because we know that's what it should be. So we're going to click OK, and then the same with the bottom one here. We're going to change this 68 to 70, like so. Done. And then we're going to click the save button up the top there, and that should have changed our witch farm. So let's go back in and see what's happened. Alright, you can see that the bounding box has now shifted up, well, expanded vertically by 1 block. Now witches will be able to spawn inside this area and regular mobs won't. So let's go up and see if we can get some to spawn and see if I can prove myself right. But trust me, I've already done this, I've already tested it out, so I know it's going to work. Alright, let's see if we can get some witches spawning down there. Bear in mind that there are a ton of other regular mobs around too. It's going to be a bit hard because none of this area is conditioned, nothing's lit up. This is just straight out new terrain generation, and I've taken apart the witch hut and placed this temporary spawn pad or spawn area down here. So we need to sort of move around, and hopefully the mobs will start spawning in the right place, and we'll be able to see some witches there. Oh, there we go. So to prove my point, they are witches. There are no other mobs spawning in here. So we have correctly increased the size of our bounding box to coincide with the new 1.8.1 witch farm bounding box. So we can now have 3 layers in our witch farm. Alright, so hopefully that's going to be a little bit of help to you. For those of you who are sort of scratching your head, like trying to work out how to fix this problem or how to update your old witch farms to the new bounding box, this is the way to do it. You have to use the editor. It only worked on the PC for me. I could not get it to work on a Mac, so because you cannot edit those last 2 files on the Mac at the moment. So there we go. Hopefully that helped you, and I'll catch you next time. Later.